Are you a projector looking to unlock your true potential in a world designed for others? Welcome to Book Buzz Reviews and Summaries, where today we're diving into Becoming an Empowered Projector by Evelyn Levenson, a book that could very well be your guide to thriving with the wisdom of human design. As a projector, you may have felt out of sync with the traditional paths to success, constantly pushing against a tide that doesn't seem to flow your way. Levenson's book is here to tell you that this isn't just a coincidence, it's your unique design. Human design, a system that blends astrology, the I Ching, Kabbalah, and the chakra system, reveals that projectors are here to guide, not to hustle endlessly. But how do you embrace this role in a world that values doing over being? That's where Levenson's wisdom comes in. She offers practical strategies, deep insights, and empowering affirmations tailored specifically for projectors, helping you step into your natural role as a leader and guide. If you've ever struggled to find your place or felt drained by trying to keep up, this book could be the key to unlocking a life that's not only successful but deeply fulfilling on your own terms. Introduction: The Journey of Self-Discovery. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast, unknown territory, one that promises a deeper understanding of who you are and how you can thrive in the world. This is the journey that Evelyn Levenson invites readers to embark upon in Becoming an Empowered Projector, Thrive with Wisdom and Guidance from Human Design. For those who have already been introduced to the human design system, the term projector is likely familiar. But for those new to this transformative system, Levenson's book serves as both a guide and a companion on the path to self-discovery. The human design system is a synthesis of ancient wisdom and modern science, blending astrology, the I Ching, the Kabbalah, the chakra system, and quantum physics. It offers a map to understanding our unique energetic blueprint, how we are designed to interact with the world, make decisions, and navigate life. Within this system, people are categorized into one of four energy types: manifestors, generators, projectors, and reflectors. Each type has its own way of interacting with the world and its own set of challenges and gifts. For projectors, the journey is often one of self-awareness, wisdom, and guidance. Unlike generators, who are designed to do and create, projectors are here to guide, to see, and to lead with their unique perspective. However, in a world that values hustle and constant activity, many projectors find themselves struggling to fit in, feeling exhausted, overlooked, and unfulfilled. This is where Levenson's book comes in, a beacon of light for projectors who are seeking to understand their true nature and how they can thrive in a world that often feels out of sync with their energy. Chapter 1: Understanding the Projector's Design. From the very first chapter, Levenson sets the stage by delving into the essence of what it means to be a projector. She does so with a deep sense of empathy, acknowledging the challenges that projectors face while also celebrating the unique gifts they bring to the world. The narrative unfolds with stories of real-life projectors who have struggled to find their place in a society that often doesn't understand their needs. These stories serve as a mirror, reflecting the experiences of many projectors who have felt lost, misunderstood, or burned out. Levenson explains that projectors are non-energy beings, meaning they do not generate their own sustainable energy like generators do. Instead, they are designed to guide and direct the energy of others. This can be both a blessing and a curse. When projectors are recognized and invited to share their insights, they can be incredibly powerful leaders and guides. But when they are not, they often feel invisible and unappreciated. The author skillfully weaves in the foundational concepts of human design, making them accessible to both newcomers and those who are already familiar with the system. She explains the significance of the projector's strategy, waiting for the invitation, and how it is crucial for their success and well-being. Levenson uses metaphors and analogies that bring these concepts to life, making them easy to grasp and apply. One of the most powerful aspects of this chapter is the way Levenson normalizes the projector's experience. She reassures readers that their struggles are not a sign of failure or inadequacy but are instead a natural consequence of living in a world that is not designed for them. This validation is a balm for many projectors who have spent years feeling like something was wrong with them. Chapter 2: Embracing the Wisdom of the Projector. As the narrative progresses, Levenson delves deeper into the wisdom that projectors possess. She emphasizes that projectors are natural guides and leaders, but their power lies in their ability to see and understand systems, patterns, and people in ways that others cannot. This chapter is rich with examples of famous projectors who have made significant contributions to the world by embracing their unique perspective. Levenson introduces readers to the concept of the projector's inner authority, the internal compass that guides them in making decisions. She explains that for projectors, this authority is often connected to their ability to recognize the right invitations and opportunities. By learning to trust this inner wisdom, projectors can navigate life with greater ease and alignment. The author also explores the importance of self-care and rest for projectors. Because they do not have consistent access to energy, projectors need to be mindful of how they manage their energy levels. Levenson offers practical advice on how projectors can honor their need for rest without feeling guilty or lazy. This chapter is particularly empowering, as it encourages projectors to prioritize their well-being and recognize that their value is not tied to how much they do, but rather to how well they guide and lead. Through personal anecdotes and case studies, Levenson demonstrates how projectors can transform their lives by embracing their natural strengths and releasing the societal pressure to constantly do and achieve. She encourages readers to reframe their experiences and see their challenges as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Chapter 3: The Art of Waiting, Patience as a Superpower. One of the most challenging aspects of being a projector is the need to wait for invitations. In a world that rewards initiative and action, this can feel counterintuitive and frustrating. However, Levenson reframes this waiting as a superpower, a tool that allows projectors to conserve their energy and focus on what truly matters. This chapter is a deep dive into the concept of waiting, exploring it not as passive inaction but as a strategic and empowered choice. Levenson likens the projector's waiting to the art of hunting, quiet, observant, and intentional. She provides practical strategies for how projectors can use this time to refine their skills, deepen their wisdom, and prepare themselves for the right opportunities. Levenson also addresses the common fears and frustrations that projectors experience while waiting. She acknowledges that it can be difficult to trust that the right invitations will come, especially in a world that often overlooks or undervalues projectors. However, she offers reassurance and guidance, reminding readers that when they align with their true nature, the invitations they receive will be far more fulfilling and aligned with their purpose. The chapter is filled with stories of projectors who have learned to master the art of waiting, transforming their lives in the process. These stories are both inspiring and practical, offering readers concrete examples of how they can apply these principles in their own lives. By the end of the chapter, the reader is left with a sense of empowerment, seeing waiting not as a limitation, but as a powerful tool for creating a life of alignment and purpose. Chapter 4: Navigating Relationships, The Projector's Guide to Connection. In this chapter, Levenson shifts focus to one of the most important aspects of a projector's life: relationships. Because projectors are naturally attuned to the energy and needs of others, their relationships can be both their greatest joy and their greatest challenge. Levenson explores the unique dynamics that projectors experience in their relationships, offering insights and guidance on how they can create healthy, fulfilling connections. She begins by discussing the projector's natural ability to see deeply into others, often understanding people better than they understand themselves. While this can be a gift, it can also lead to challenges, especially when projectors feel the urge to offer unsolicited advice or guidance. Levenson emphasizes the importance of waiting for an invitation, even in relationships, as this ensures that the projector's insights are welcomed and valued. The chapter also explores the potential pitfalls that projectors face in relationships, such as overextending themselves, becoming overly enmeshed in others' lives, or feeling unrecognized and unappreciated. Levenson offers practical strategies for maintaining healthy boundaries and ensuring that projectors' needs are met in their relationships. She also provides guidance on how projectors can attract the right people into their lives, those who appreciate and value their unique perspective. Levenson shares stories of projectors who have navigated these challenges successfully, creating relationships that are both nourishing and empowering. These stories serve as both inspiration and guidance for readers who are seeking to improve their own relationships. By the end of the chapter, projectors will have a clearer understanding of how to navigate their relationships in a way that honors their unique design and fosters mutual respect and appreciation. Chapter 5: Thriving in Work and Career, Aligning with Your Purpose. For many projectors, finding the right career path can be a significant challenge. In a world that often values hustle, productivity, and constant activity, projectors may struggle to find work that aligns with their energy and allows them to thrive. In this chapter, Levenson addresses these challenges head-on, offering guidance on how projectors can find and create work that is fulfilling and aligned with their purpose. Levenson begins by exploring the unique gifts that projectors bring to the workplace. Whether it's their ability to see the big picture, their talent for guiding and mentoring others, or their knack for understanding systems and processes, projectors have much to offer. However, the key to thriving in work is finding a role that allows them to use these gifts in a way that is sustainable and fulfilling. The chapter offers practical advice on how projectors can identify the right career paths for them, as well as how they can navigate the job search process in a way that honors their need for recognition and invitation. Levenson also discusses the importance of finding the right environment, one that values and appreciates the unique contributions that projectors can make. Levenson shares stories of projectors who have found success and fulfillment in their careers, often by taking unconventional paths or creating their own opportunities. These stories are both inspiring and instructive, offering readers a roadmap for how they can apply these principles in their own work lives. One of the key takeaways from this chapter is the importance of alignment, finding work that is in harmony with one's true nature and purpose. Levenson emphasizes that when projectors are aligned with their design, they not only find greater satisfaction in their work, but they also make a more significant impact on the world around them. Chapter 6: Empowering the Projector's Mind, Mastering the Mental Landscape. The mind can be both a powerful ally and a formidable foe for projectors. In this chapter, Levenson delves into the mental aspects of the projector's experience, offering guidance on how to cultivate a mindset that supports their unique design. She explores the common mental traps that projectors fall into, such as self-doubt, overthinking, and the pressure to conform to societal expectations. Levenson introduces readers to the concept of mental authority, which she describes as the ability to discern between the mind's chatter and true inner wisdom. She offers practical exercises and techniques for quieting the mind, tuning into inner guidance, and developing a mental landscape that supports rather than hinders the projector's journey. The chapter also addresses the importance of mindset in overcoming the challenges that projectors face. Levenson emphasizes that the way projectors think about themselves and their role in the world can either empower or disempower them. By cultivating a mindset of self-acceptance, confidence, and trust in their unique design, projectors can navigate life with greater ease and grace. Levenson shares stories of projectors who have transformed their lives by mastering their mental landscape, offering readers both inspiration and practical tools for doing the same. By the end of the chapter, readers will have a deeper understanding of how to harness the power of their minds to support their journey as empowered projectors. Chapter 7: Cultivating Spiritual Alignment, Connecting with the Divine. In the penultimate chapter, Levenson explores the spiritual dimension of the projector's journey. She emphasizes that for many projectors, spiritual alignment is a key component of thriving in life. Whether through meditation, prayer, or connection with nature, projectors often find that a strong spiritual practice helps them stay grounded, centered, and aligned with their true purpose. Levenson introduces readers to various spiritual practices that can support projectors in their journey, offering guidance on how to cultivate a deeper connection with the divine. She emphasizes the importance of finding practices that resonate with one's unique design and encourages readers to explore different modalities until they find what works best for them. The chapter is rich with stories of projectors who have deepened their spiritual practice and found greater peace, clarity, and alignment as a result. These stories serve as both inspiration and guidance, offering readers a roadmap for how they can cultivate their own spiritual alignment. Levenson also discusses the role of intuition in the projector's journey, emphasizing that projectors often have a natural gift for intuitive insight. By learning to trust and cultivate this intuition, projectors can navigate life with greater ease and alignment. Conclusion: Becoming an empowered projector, living your truth. The final chapter of Becoming an Empowered Projector is a call to action, inviting readers to fully embrace their unique design and step into their power as projectors. Levenson recaps the key themes of the book, offering a final message of encouragement and empowerment. She emphasizes that becoming an empowered projector is not about changing who you are, but about embracing and honoring your true nature. By understanding your design, cultivating self-awareness, and aligning with your purpose, you can create a life that is fulfilling, meaningful, and aligned with your highest potential. Levenson leaves readers with a series of practical exercises and reflections designed to help them integrate the teachings of the book into their daily lives. These exercises are simple yet profound, offering a way to deepen one's connection with oneself and the world around them. The book concludes with a message of hope and empowerment, reminding readers that they have the power to create the life they desire by living in alignment with their true design. Whether you are new to human design or have been studying it for years, Becoming an Empowered Projector offers valuable insights and guidance for anyone seeking to understand and embrace their unique energy blueprint. Final thoughts: the power of living as an empowered projector. Evelyn Levenson's Becoming an Empowered Projector, Thrive with Wisdom and Guidance from Human Design is more than just a guidebook, it's a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Through her compassionate and insightful writing, Levenson offers projectors a roadmap for navigating life in a way that is aligned with their true nature. The book is filled with practical advice, real-life stories, and deep wisdom, making it a valuable resource for anyone seeking to understand and embrace their human design. Whether you are a projector yourself or someone who loves and supports a projector, this book offers valuable insights into how to thrive in alignment with your unique design. Levenson's writing is both engaging and accessible, making complex concepts easy to understand and apply. Her compassionate approach and deep understanding of the projector's experience make this book a must-read for anyone on the path to self-discovery and empower. In a world that often values hustle and constant activity, Becoming an Empowered Projector offers a refreshing and empowering perspective, one that honors the unique gifts and challenges of the projector and offers a path to living a life of alignment, purpose, and fulfillment. Read the book to learn more, and if you enjoy my content, consider subscribing to support the channel and stay updated on future uploads. Thank you.